Now, if you have been following Raila Odinga's recent political moves very keenly, you will realize the following. First of all, Raila Odinga was in Mombasa County recently, whereby he conducted a series of events in that place. But most importantly, Raila Odinga held a meeting with all the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance governors only. Even though some of the governors boycotted that particular meeting, but Raila Odinga's politics has always been with the governors. If you compare with President William Ruto has always wanted to be with the majority of the members of the National Assembly. Then secondly, after that, Raila Odinga was in Nakuru County, whereby he held consultations with the grassroots Azimio la Umoja Alliance leaders. I want you to have a look at this particular photo here. Then just the day before yesterday, Raila Odinga together with Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance leaders were in Turkana County, whereby they attended the tourism and cultural festive that was conducted in that particular region. Raila Odinga together with Azimio were chased out of that event. They were denied a chance to address the audience. So basically, Raila Odinga's mission in Turkana County also failed completely. Then after that, Raila Odinga together with Azimio leaders were in Kitui County, whereby they attended the Thanksgiving ceremony of Senator Wambua. And I strongly believe that Raila Odinga was the one who organized that particular event because he wanted to achieve a certain political objective. Now, I want us to have a critical analysis concerning that particular event, Raila Odinga's real mission, and if he successfully managed to achieve his major political objective. But before that, I'm requesting you to please take a second or two and subscribe to this channel. Please hit the like button, comment and share this particular video. Thank you so much for your support. Now let us go straight into the real details. But I want us to first of all look at Raila Odinga's real mission by conducting all these political activities in different regions. First of all, I think that Raila Odinga has always been so keen on consolidating his political support base and also to popularize himself together with Azimio and the ODM party. I think Raila Odinga has come to realize that he has somehow detached himself from the ground. And that is why Raila Odinga's retirement conversation is being spread around. And the most shocking thing is that the people who are spreading Raila Odinga's retirement are Raila Odinga's closest political allies. And especially the people from his own region, the Luo Nyanza region, are the ones who are saying that Raila Odinga must retire and he must appoint someone else to become the kingpin of the Luo Nyanza region. So those are the kind of issues that are emerging that clearly shows that Raila Odinga has completely detached himself from the ground. And also, Raila Odinga has been so keen recently to try and prepare himself, politically speaking, ahead of the 2027 general elections. I don't know if Raila Odinga will still be on the ballot, but also if he decides to appoint, to nominate someone else to support somebody else, he must be also well prepared. And the only time is now. If you compare to President William Ruto also, President William Ruto is preparing himself ahead of the 2027 general elections. And that is why President William Ruto and the UDA party are planning to conduct the grassroots elections. And secondly, I strongly believe that Raila Odinga has been conducting all these political events in different regions here in the country because of his new political strategy. This is a new tactics that Raila Odinga has come up with to counter President William Samoei Ruto after being denied to conduct any demonstrations, any street protests across the country. And that is why President William Ruto and Raila Odinga agreed to enter into a bipartisan dialogue meeting. And by the way, the bipartisan dialogue meeting is currently over and they have agreed on three basic things. First of all, the reconstitution of the IEBC officials. Secondly, they have agreed to create the office of the opposition leader. And also, President William Ruto and Raila Odinga, through the bipartisan dialogue meeting, they have agreed to create the position of the Prime Cabinet Secretary. And thirdly, I strongly believe that Raila Odinga has been conducting all these political events in different regions here in the country simply because he wants to weigh on his political career. What does the ground say about his political retirement? What does the ground say about him endorsing Kalonzo Musyoka? What if Raila Odinga does not endorse Kalonzo Musyoka? What will the people say? So those are the kind of political missions that Raila Odinga wants to achieve. Now let us go to the main topic of this analysis. And the question was, do you think that Raila Odinga's mission in Kitui County yesterday was successful? And if Raila Odinga successfully managed to achieve his major political objectives? In my considered opinion is that I strongly believe, just like I had said it earlier on, that Raila Odinga was the one who organized that particular event. But I did not see the presence of the NARC Kenya party leader, Honorable Martha Karua. Recently, when Raila Odinga together with all other Azimio leaders attended that event in Turkana County, Martha Karua was present, but Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka was absent. Yesterday in Kitui, Martha Karua missed out. What can you say about this? In my considered opinion, I tend to think that there is a secret fallout within the Azimio between Martha Karua and Kalonzo Musyoka. And that simply explains as to why Raila Odinga must be the one on the forefront conducting all the political activities in Azimio. Why is it so hard for Kalonzo Musyoka and Martha Karua to unite and conduct all the political events that are currently happening within Azimio? Must they wait for Raila Odinga? And if there is a fallout between Martha Karua and Kalonzo Musyoka, I strongly believe that it is something to do with the positions. Who is most superior than the other? Let me ask you, between Kalonzo Musyoka and Martha Karua, who is more superior than the other? Martha Karua strongly believes that he is more superior than Kalonzo Musyoka simply because she was nominated as the DP of Raila Odinga. But Kalonzo Musyoka feels like he is the most superior because of his party. And secondly, Raila Odinga's failed mission on the narrative of the speech that was being spread in that particular event. When you listen very careful to that event, the people, the leaders who were speaking, they were trying to explain. In fact, they tried so hard to explain the people of Kitui County on how President William Ruto has failed completely. But I think that narrative did not sell very well because I think now people are seeing the difference. People can see what President William Ruto has achieved so far. So if President William Ruto had actually failed in his government, I think people would not have wanted to even receive him in any political rally. But President William Ruto's turnout in any rally clearly tells how things are in the ground. He has not yet detached himself from the ground. Also, the ODM political leaders tried to sell that Raila Odinga will be in the ballot, being deputized by Kalonzo Musyoka. And I strongly believe that that narrative they were talking about, it is simply because Martha Karua was absent. If Martha Karua was present in that event, I don't think if any leader will stand up and speak and say that Kalonzo Musyoka will deputize Raila Odinga in the year 2027 general elections. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below. Otherwise, I don't have much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, my name is Yesan, but please don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.